there, Virgo, and welcome to your reading for July 1st to 15th, 2021. This is going to be a general reading focusing on what is most important for you to know during this time frame. I want to thank you very much for joining me. If you do like these videos, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it rings true in the comment section below. I guess I just want to get you, if we're going to do a couple cards in the beginning here, just of overall energy about these 2 weeks for you. And then we'll get into the Celtic crosswords if you want to think of a question. And by the time I get to the outcome card, I'll tell you if that card means yes or no. So we're just going to get started here right away here, Virgo, with your first card out with this crystal deck to give kind of some overall energy of what this 2 weeks may be like, or what you may be needing help with during this 2 weeks. And then we'll get another card from the Moonology Oracle for you, Virgo. And that is a lot, but we're going to go with the one that turned right over here. Obsidian is the one that's coming out. So protecting your soul here, Virgo. Here's the obsidian and what it looks like. It's beautiful black stone. This one here. Anyway, so it says, anyone looking to cut out negative people and patterns from your life. So you may be surrounded with some negative people, or you might be having some struggles with some negative patterns during this time frame. You know, you're maybe not thinking positively, and you might feel like, you know, kind of depressed and dark, right? And so this card is reminding you to, you know, protect your soul from those negative people and patterns here that maybe you're going to be having something to do with here in the next couple of weeks. And now we'll get another one from our Moonology Oracle. We'll get another card from Moonology Oracle here and see what else could be happening during this time frame. It's too many for Virgo. For July, there's one that was turned over there. For July, here's that one that it's over, so we're going to go with it. What is that one? A fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. Good grief, it just wanted to show itself. It flipped itself right over there. So let's see what this card has to say. A fiery climax approaches. So yeah, you might be having some negative energy during this time frame, Virgo. So the full moon in Aries. Aries is a fire sign and very fiery. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries, Virgo. So we'll see. So yeah, it's basically the full moon in Aries. I'm sorry, I was looking at the wrong page. Bear with me here. So yeah, it's about been a little too much me. So kind of have you been a little bit too much me lately? There's a tug of war going on between what you want and what someone else wants, but you'll have to wait a little while to see what's going to happen next. As you wait, ask yourself if you've been handling the situation as sensitively as you could have done. If you know deep down that you've been a little rash or harsh, gone too fast, or overstepped the mark, then accept that on some level you've created the situation yourself, which means you can create your way out of it too. When this card comes up, a peak is coming and it could be fiery. So, you know, being assertive is good. Just don't run roughshod over anyone, Virgo, which is, you know, maybe you could be a little bit critical at times or whatever, but this is just kind of that energy maybe going into this time frame. So let's just get started into your reading. So the first card out we're going to be looking at is your current situation. The current situation, we have the Justice card coming out. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra, but with the Justice card, something that's been wrong in the past is going to be made right. Some of you may be dealing with legal matters or legal issues during this time frame with the Justice card coming out. Let's see what the influencing is. These cards just want to flip over for you. And we have the Aries again coming out with the Emperor. So this is like routine. This is kind of like, you know, being seated in your power. You're in control. You know, this is someone that is in control of the situation with the Emperor coming out. What is at the base of the situation for you, Virgo? What is at the base of the situation for you? We have those two cards sliding nicely out of the deck. We have the Nine of Cups and the Hierophant. So here it's like your wishes, you know, your wishes were granted here maybe in the past. Like you had some wish fulfillment and happiness, you know, in a committed situation in the past. And, you know, you were happy and grounded and stable. Some of you could have been dealing with banks, large institutions, that type of thing. And maybe you got some good news surrounding, money or loans or that type of thing, or even, yeah, jobs. Oops, that's way too many. So we're going to see what's happening in the recent past for you, Virgo. What's just happened in the recent past? These cards are just being weird because it's just flipping right over in the deck for you today. So the Queen of Swords is coming out. So with the Queen of Swords, it's like this could be someone that you're dealing with that was maybe kind of brash or harsh with you, or this could have been you kind of like logically trying to think like, what do you need to cut out of your life? You speaking your truth, speaking, honestly but kindly, and just kind of looking after what you're wanting here, Virgo. And what about your overall attitude? What is your overall attitude during this time frame? What's your overall attitude, Virgo? And we have the Seven of Cups. So you could be feeling a little bit confused. You could be feeling like you have so many options. You don't know which ones to choose. Like you're looking at things and just trying to weigh up all your options here now. You could be having a lot of dreams during this time frame. But, you could be thinking a little bit of fantasy land as well, as opposed to reality. But it is a bit of a confusion. So you're confused about the situation. And coming up in the near future, we have the Lovers card. So this represents a head over heart decision, but it could also represent someone coming in that is your divine partner here, Virgo. But this is a card of Gemini. So some of you could be dealing with a Gemini. Taurus is here, Aries and Libra so far. Let's see what you are fearing in this situation. The Lovers is a beautiful card. This could be something that is coming in for you, this divine partnership. So let's see, what are you fearing in this situation? Okay, so you have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, that this is not going to have any future stability. Whatever you are coming across here, like you're afraid that this is not going to bring you the future stability that you're wanting here, Virgo. And how are others seeing you, or is there something in your environment that that we can see here? Okay, so we have the World. So, some of you could be going on a trip. You could be going somewhere and, or you could be dealing with someone that is far away from you as well. But someone maybe can be viewing you like, you're their world basically. Hey, like you're completing one cycle and starting another here. They're looking at you as victorious, and like, look at that card. So others are holding you like in high regard, like you're victorious basically. Well, what are you hoping for during this time frame? What are your wishes, Virgo? Too many. That I can't believe that many flipped over in the deck. I have to go with them, I guess, because that's just far too many. Like, yeah, they can't all flip over like that. So that's interesting. So we have the Fool card coming out. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Ten of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. So in your wish fulfillment, I feel like, in your wishes, you just want a new start. You want a clean slate. You want nothing but truth, clarity, and victory here in a situation. You want that stability for the future with the Ten of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. It's like you've put in the hard work. There's some more work to do, but you're just waiting for these ships to come in because you've done all this hard work, and it's kind of like this energy of waiting for all of this to come to fruition. That is a lot of cards coming out in your hopes that they did. So now we're going to have a look at the outcome card and an answer to your question, Virgo. What is the outcome? The Two of Wands. So, here this is this card always is kind of like maybe to me. That sounds bad. It was supposed to be yes or no, but it totally depends. And this is a card that does represent the unknown, the decisions to make, fork in the road. You have a decision to make here, maybe, Virgo, coming up, and you're not sure which way to go. And sometimes it can't be revealed to you until you get there. So, it remains to be seen what you choose to do is going to answer your question. I don't know how else to word it. So we're just going to get some clarifier cards on this. So this Justice card in the center could be dealing with Libra for some of you Virgos, or maybe you have it somewhere in your chart, I guess. So let's see, what is this Libra here about? All right, that one wanted to... Wow, okay. So the Justice cards comes out to clarify the Justice. So yeah, something that was maybe wrong in the past is going to be made right. You could be dealing with legal matters. Those types of things are going on for you in the current time frame. That's pretty straightforward. I mean, and what about the Emperor? What about the Emperor? It's interesting that Justice says, okay, so the Emperor has the Three of Swords and the Two of Cups. So yeah, this is potentially for some of you, you know, a breakup situation that, you know, you're dealing with, you know, lawyers and stuff like that. But this is like a partnership that is in separation or has been broken. And it was like in the past, it's been giving you happiness and stuff in this past situation. It was your happiness, this committed situation. But it's just there's a heartbreak and a connection here for you, Virgo. So why is this Queen of Swords here? You're trying to think logically, you know, cut things out of your life that don't serve you. But why is this Queen of Swords here in the recent past? So Lovers coming out, Two of Cups. There's lots of love here in this situation, though. It's just, wow. So there's too many again. Good grief. I don't think I've ever seen so many just flip over in the deck like that. So the Queen of Swords. Why is the Queen of Swords here for Virgo in the recent past? Okay. Again with three, we're going with them. So you got the Ten of Swords in reverse, you have the Knight of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. So in the past, it's kind of like maybe not wanting something to come to this painful ending. You know, you wanted to put in the time and effort. You wanted to get busy and look after things, but you're just left waiting here. You're just left waiting, Virgo, in the past. And it's led you to some confusion. Your attitude is confused. You may be fantasizing a bit about this person, Virgo. I'm not sure. So let's see, why is the Seven of Cups here in your overall attitude and thoughts about the situation? Why is this Seven of Cups here for you, Virgo? And we have the Ten of Wands. Yeah, this feels like a burden to you. You feel burdened. You feel tired. You maybe just don't want to have to make a choice right now. This Lovers in the near future, this choice. It could be a head over heart decision. It could be love coming in for some. That's too many again. The Lovers cards. Yeah, the Lovers, Gemini. Okay, we're going to go with it then. Six of Wands and the Seven of Swords. If this is your choice, it's an easy one, right? So do you want to just, you know, kind of cut your losses and take what you can get type of thing? Or, you know, be held in high regard in this situation? It's kind of like, do you just kind of sneak away from the situation? Or do you go in there and, you know, try and be held in high regard by others and revered by others from the decisions that you make? That's interesting. What about this Ace of Pentacles in reverse? Feeling like this is not going to be, you know, this isn't going to be future. It isn't going to bring you the future that you want. It's not something that you feel that is going to bring you a stable future. You're afraid it won't bring you a stable future. Again, too many of these cards are just flying out of here today. I'm sorry, yeah. They just, communication about that. We're flipping over in the deck. Yeah, this Ace of Pentacles here. Why is this Ace of Pentacles here in the Fierce position for Virgo? Wow, look at that. The tarot came out. That's the second time I've seen it, but it's here. So yeah, you're afraid that, you know, it's going to lead to financial disaster. Or it's just going to lead to like a disaster and a breakdown, whatever this potential is in the situation. Okay, and the World card, how others are seeing you. And you got the Page of Cups. So someone here may be wanting to make you an offer, Virgo. Someone's in the background, maybe from afar, wanting to make you that love offer. So this is pretty self-explanatory. You want a new start. You want truth and clarity here. You know, you want that, leave that legacy and money in abundance. And you're willing to put in the work and work for it as well. But that is what you're wanting here. And the Two of Wands, it's like you're undecided. You don't know which road to go down just yet. And, you know, sometimes it's just not to be seen. But let's see why this Two of Wands is here as an outcome. Ace of Cups. And the Five of Cups. So it looks like, you know, you kind of have to choose between, you know, you kind of are looking at, if the choice you make, is it going to bring you a lot of regret? Or is it going to bring you like a lot of, you know, future love and happiness? So you have It looks like you have a choice in love, you know, and it's a choice between you're concerned whether you're going to regret your decision when it comes to this love situation. It is, to me, a love situation here. So let's get a card of advice for you, Virgo, during this time frame, if there's something that can be helpful for you to know during this time frame, July 1st to 15th, 2021. We have 2 cards coming out, so we'll just try. I don't know, all the cards are flying out today for everyone. That's kind of crazy. Okay, so Virgo, 1 card of advice for Virgo that would be helpful. I'm just going to go with this top one then. So it's the sacral chakra. It's letting go, and it's to do with a water element. So some of you could be dealing with water sign as well, but so letting go, and I'm just going to read it to you. I release repressed or trapped emotions and their associated beliefs with ease and grace. Where appropriate, I let go of those people and situations that hurt and perpetrate hurt and unease. That perpetrate hurt and unease. I don't know, I'm having so much trouble reading that. I release my investment in staying safe and stuck. I surrender, trust, and allow the light to guide me. I release is the message there in that card. I was really having trouble getting it out too. And we'll just get one more card of advice from these, getting into the vortex cards. Good grief. Having trouble reading. Yeah, it's just, you just have a choice. You have a choice to make. This one wants to flip up, so we're going with it. And it says, my most important relationship is with my source. I like all this orange here, you know, it's to do with that sacral chakra. So let's go and look and see what this says. There is no relationship of greater importance to achieve than the relationship between you and your physical body right here and now, and the soul source from which you have come. If you tend to that relationship first and foremost, you will then and only then have the stable footing to proceed into other relationships. Your relationship with your own body, with money, with your parents, children, grandchildren, and your world will all fall easily into alignment once you tend to this fundamental relationship first. So yeah, take care of yourself during this time frame, Virgo, is what I'm getting, because you have a important decision to make in love is what I'm seeing. That is the reading I have for you. I hope you like these readings. If you do, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it rings true in the comments section below, and I will see you in the middle of July.